Yo, people. What you saying? You good? Is it all peaceful in your respective reality? I hope it is, because it's always all peaceful, man. We're not at war anymore. There's no reason to have any sadness or hold any anger, because we've all went through countless wars, and this is why you feel the war in your mind currently, because there's no real physical fucking shit that's getting to you. It's all spiritual now. The war is spiritual. And I got some gems, some insights to show you, to make you visualize how the fuck we get out of this spiritual war. Now, after a while, the lines separating your personality, the aspects of your personality you have been deeply attached to, begin to erode, fade. This can cause great trouble as you're constantly bouncing around in your head, experiencing every possible incarnation, fractal timeline, let's say, of yourself in your mind through your imagination, putting yourself in their shoes, each for a state that feels like infinity and unbearable. The mountain becomes steeper, and the terrain, which is time, folds in on itself, revealing there is no top of the mountain at all, because there is no mountain in the first place. This means you are simultaneously experiencing the pits of hell and the top of the mountain, pockets of heaven, experiencing pockets of heaven and the deep pits of hell, whilst also experiencing deep This means you are simultaneously existing at the very bottom of the pits of hell, whilst also jumping to pockets of heaven in the mountains and deeply blissful, fulfilling timelines, lifetimes. All hints and clues to unlocking your ancestral past, which is then confusingly relayed to you in the form of your imagination. So you see how your dreams and your nightmares are being shown to you now more than ever. They're being magnified. So now your imagination is a direct product of your conscious experience on this earth. So everything you watch on TV, every movie, every song, every conversation, and most crucially important, every thought generates your imagination. So you see, it's easy to know now, it's easy to see now why some people have a sick and vile imagination. It's because we are taught to think outwards, attaching to what we don't want to happen, to try to stop it somehow, to try to stop something that's probably inevitable most of the time and mundane in the present. And you know, life goes on, but a vivid imagination tends to play with infinity a bit too much, causing your ancestrals' habitual suffering, cycles of suffering, an exchange of souls and energy, karmic lessons brutally acted out on a theatre stage so blindly realistic that we almost fell for it, almost consumed us. But ultimately it was the knowledge of our ancestors that set us free, freed us, breaking and overpowering a negative thought loop with extreme positive thought loops, unconditional love for self. I see myself in every human being I observe in my existence. You are constantly thrown challenging and seemingly new situations for a fucking reason, bro. Social interactions are a form of mirror reflection. We are truly so telepathic, we have confused and deceived ourselves. Everything we see, notice and think in a social situation, we are projecting on the world. Meaning, when we see beauty in others and ugliness in others, when we see beauty in others and ugliness in others, we are projecting thought patterns we are holding on to about ourselves on them. So this manifests in many ways. If we are consumed by our own vanity, we will forever be insecure about our appearance. As soon as we fixate on someone's character defect, we need to internalize and ask ourselves, what does it say about ourselves and how we truly think and feel about ourselves. How much to an extent do we reverberate similar behavioral and thought patterns? What emotions do we feel when we think this? There will be that initial ugliness always, sometimes, but it's not always. It's a layer of your personality that's not you. The key is to laugh at it as much as possible until we accept it. Laughing and loving are the two infinite moments of experience experienced by every person. So why not experience it? Sure. What uncontrollable laughter really means is that you have grown out of your karmic knots that trap your capacity of love to feel in life through a certain thought problem. And everyone's got a certain thought problem they attach to, haunting you in your mind. And so the infinity of the release is the subconscious irony of this echoing out into all the higher selves in higher dimensional experiences, which are the subconscious layers of your personality, enjoying your growth and projecting such high magnitudes of love and laughter into you for all the trapped energy to be realized and released as positive and not bother your soul's balance anymore, man. Because that's what we fucking need. Balance. That's about all we fucking need. as your thoughts are always just energy, so never be off-put by your energy through labels and words, as they are your choice of actions to resonate with, and are metaphors for deep ancestral traumatic experiences. And some of us, no, all of us have got a fuck ton to work out our karma with, for you to learn from and deal with the pain they caused by understanding them, and not inject the same by feeding into the regretful, angry, emotional resistances to your happiness and self-love, really. So it's like they're being magnified more in lockdown now more than ever. So that's why you got to deal with them and not project the hate that our ancestors projected onto each other through really fucked up wars and withholding of information. Like, we all fucked each other up so badly. And so use the familiarity with these thoughts that once inflicted so much pain as your grounding inside, snapping back to happiness and appreciation to. And so use the familiarity with these thoughts that once inflicted so much pain as your grounding inside, snapping back to happiness and appreciation to spiral you into growth and evolution of both of those, which manifests more of your soul's journey every day you choose to follow it. And so happiness and laughter and all these positive experiences are releases of positive vibrational experiences that can be grown into more frequent occurrences in your day as time loops, because time is non-existent, so it's infinite and it loops infinitely, meaning you will carry on experiencing what you perceive to be the extreme of your emotional experience randomly until you realize you have the free will to what loops you resonate with. The key is not to feel bad about what you resonate with in the present, and find the small but infinite pocket of beauty, of laughter and understanding. When one goes deep enough into their own psyche, they realize that this is the only thing that can perpetually keep them stable. Understanding what it means to truly stay in the present and extract the most knowledge, love and joy from whatever instance of your hilarious day, because I promise you, your life is not that fucking bad compared to what our ancestors experienced. No way, you ain't got shit to complain about, bro. So keep fucking smiling, keep being a good person, and that's it. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. And I hope this video will change you a bit, just a bit. That's all I ask for. Just one more smile in your day, and that's all I'm asking for. Anyone you see on the street, smile at them. Fuck that shit. Fuck that cattiness that's in your fucking mind. Let it go, man. Let it fucking go. Even if they side eye you, even if they look at you with some negative projection, they'll learn from the smile you gave them that they're the fucking idiot, that they're the weak one when they go home and feel embarrassed about what they've done in projection, in thought, because the karma comes back around. Karma comes back around all the fucking time. Time loops, man. Time fucking loops. So don't loop yourself into pain, loop yourself into fucking love, man. And yeah, man, peace. Peace always. Peace to your fucking existence. Peace to your fucking head top. Safe.